Here is the video I was telling you about where I'm going to walk through a bunch of the features of your new website. So without further ado, here we go. So here's the forward-facing website that everyone will see. I'm going to toggle back and forth between that and your admin portal so you can see how things you do in your admin portal affect the website. So here's your admin portal. I already sent you a link with the login URL and also your username and password that you're going to use. I'm going to log in as me. You're going to log in with your specific information the same way. You just put in your username, your password, you click login. What you'll see as soon as you log in is your admin portal dashboard. Everything that you need to use is going to be over in this left black navigation bar. The first thing you can do if you want is change your password, because I know that when I sent you was automatically generated and it was ridiculous and no one's ever going to remember that. So you click on users. There you are right there. Actually, I can't change your password, only you can. So I'll pretend. So I'm going to show you what it's like if you were me. So I'll click on users. I click on TrueBuying because that's me. And where is the password? Oh, there it is. Set new password. You would click on set new password, change it to whatever you want, and then click update profile. And that's it. It'll probably send you an email saying your password was changed, but that's how easy that is. So let's move on. Let's go to something about you. So I know you said you wanted to change your title. So if we are on the website and we scroll down, we see your title is Office Manager. You wanted to change that to Rental Manager. Here's how simple that is. You just click on Team. There's you. Click on your name. Here's your name. You can change that to whatever you'd like. Your title, your email, and your phone number, those can all be changed. We're just going to change your title to Rental Manager. Over here on the right, we're going to click Update. It's going to think for a minute, say Post Updated. We're going to go back to the main website and refresh it. And just like that, you're now the rental manager. So that's how simple it is. It works the same way with like the picture as well. You can see that obviously every team member has an image associated with them. So if you got sick of this picture and you wanted to put a new one on, you can say, remove that picture. I'm going to pick a different one. You have a media library. These are all the pictures that have already been uploaded to the website. If you wanted to pick one from like your computer, for example, you click on Upload Files. You click on Select Files. We're going to change you to this guy. And then say Set Featured Image. And then click Update. Then we're going to go back over to the website. We're going to refresh the page again. And just like that, you're now this handsome fella. I will change it back for you, obviously. Set Featured Image. Remember to always click Update. We'll say the post has been updated. We're going to go back to make sure that it's changed. There you go. Pretty simple, right? So the only other thing that I'm going to show you is how to affect the properties. So if we're on the main website, we click on properties, we can see that everything is listed. So by default, all the properties will come up. And of course, people can filter by available now, available soon, residential or commercial properties. Right now, we see these four are available now. I'll show you how to make a property available now. So we're going to go over here. We're going to click on properties. You can see your list of all the properties. So say we're going to make South 652 South Ave apartment 8 available. We click on it. Here are all the details, the name, the description, the address. I'll skip this for now. All the other fields, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, the square footage, the area, yard information, garage information, transportation information, laundry information, garbage, water, electric, gas, cable, you get the idea. I'll show you the picture stuff in a second too. But here's how you would change it to available now. So right now over on the right hand side, we see it's listed as occupied. I'll uncheck occupied, click on available now, and click update. Once it thinks for a second, we're going to go back to the website. We're going to refresh the page. And now, magically, that 652 South Ave Apartment 8 is available. I'll show you something else that's kind of cool. Right now, there are no properties listed as available soon, but we put this feature in there for properties that maybe you're going to have available in a month or two that are coming up for availability. So to do that, we would say, you know what, this is going to be available soon. And then select the date. Say it's going to be available July 1st. So there's the date, and then we click update. If we go back over here and refresh the page, it says 652 South Ave Apartment 8 is available July 1st, 2025. So that's pretty cool too. I'm going to put that back to occupied for now. I'm going to take the date available out because that doesn't apply. I'm going to click update. It's going to back over here and refresh and make sure it's gone. Okay. Also, setting the property type is just as easy. If something was miscategorized as residential and it should have been commercial, we just uncheck it and check commercial, click update. And now 652 South Ave Apartment 8 is commercial. So if we click on commercial, there it is. Obviously it's not, so we're going to change it back, but that's how easy it is. Everything is the way it should be. So customers can use the search feature. I mean, there's not that many properties, but technically they could if they started typing in like South Ave. They just click on South. Anything that has the word South in it's going to come up, which is kind of handy. I'll try with Gibbs and see what happens. So that's pretty cool. So I'll show you now. Excuse me. I'll show you now how you can do the pictures. It works very much the same way. These are the four like quote unquote featured images, and then you can click on view all photos and it shows everything. So this is all the pictures of the property. You can even enlarge them and scroll through them, etc. Okay, so say we want to change the pictures for 135 Gibbs Street. So we're going to go back to properties. We're going to find 135 Gibbs Street. There it is. We're going to click on it. See over on the right-hand side is all of the images. Well, these are all the featured images. So over here is the main featured image. And then you can see that there's a featured image 2, 3, and 4. These correspond just like this. Featured image 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can put any pictures you want as the featured images, and then everything else is going to be just in the gallery. So you'd set whatever you want as those 4 featured images, and then down here at the bottom is the image gallery. I'm going to take some images out of the gallery just so you can see how to add them. Removing them is simple as clicking the little red X button. I'm going to take them all out and put them all back in. So this is what it's going to look like at first. If there's no pictures yet, you just click on Add to Gallery. It asks you where you want to find those pictures. We've already set up folders for every property. So we're going to click on 135 Gibbs Street. And here's how easy it is to add all the pictures to the gallery. You just click on every one that you want to add. Once I've selected all the ones I want, I click on Select. It puts them in there. And then I click Update. This will put all those pictures we just added right into this All right, what else? So we saw everything that you entered. You can put in the size, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, square footage, all of the different information, the details about each property. Here's the description. This is kind of cool. The properties that you have that have like a video walkthrough, you can actually put right in your admin portal. All you do is, this is what it's going to look like. Give me 1 second. So by default, obviously, there's not going to be anything in the video tour section. You're going to grab your YouTube link. If you have a video tour for the property, and you're just going to paste it in there, it's going to figure it all out. And then you click update. It's that simple. So properties that have a video tour, this will show up right here. If they don't have one, it just won't show up. The only other thing I wanted to show you is each property has a really cool contact us about this property button. So if you click on this button, it brings up a little form, and I'll just fill in fake information. Okay, then I click contact us. And for some reason, there was an error. So I'm going to refresh that. 1 second. All right, hopefully it'll work now. So I filled out this form. I click on contact us, and it thanks me. What just happened was it sent an email. The email will eventually go to you. I have it going to me so you can see what it looks like, and it'll also collect the information and store it in the database. So this is pretty cool because it's specific to each property. So if a person is viewing a certain property, then has to be contacted about that property specifically. So here's how we see that information. I will just check my email to see if anything came in. And there it is now. It'll say who the email is from. It's a property contract request from Tallo Properties. You click on it. It's going to show you the name of the specific property that the person is interested in, their name, email address, phone number, and message, which is pretty cool. You'll also be able to see it by clicking on, so once you get that email, if you ever wanted to see the details again, even though all the details are in the email, everything is stored for future use if you ever need to refer back to it. So you just hover over Avada and you click on Forms. You can see there are 3 different forms. One's for the rental application, one is the general contact page form, and one is the property specific contact form. You can see under here, there's one database entry. So you click on View Entries. There's the information that I just submitted. So you can expand that even more, print it, whatever you want. Just keep it for records. So that's how it works. I'm going to delete mine because it's nonsense. So again, I changed the email address to mine, but it'll go to you going forward. Same thing holds true with the general contact form, the property specific, or I'm sorry, the general contact form and the rental application form. I'm going to go back to the website. I'm going to click on apply now. I'm not going to fill this form out because it takes forever, but basically visitors, this is the online application. Visitors can select from this drop down which property they're applying for, enter in all their personal information, and then they click submit. And as soon as they do, they will get a similar confirmation message, and you'll get an email that says this person has filled out a rental application form. You'll be able to see all the details in your email, and you'll also be able to go into the admin portal here under rental applications. There'll be some database entries for everyone that fills out the form, and you can